William John Ray back with another episode of Design and Invest. We are standing in front of the Sylmar property that we just bought. We paid $510,000 for this. Purchased from the U.S. Justice Department. It was foreclosed and they kicked the tenants out. It is a legal duplex. The front house is 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. Back house is also 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. We're just gonna renovate this, put it right back on the market. We stole it so cheap, and so we're not gonna put too much money into it. Our total all-in is probably gonna be about $60,000 end to end, and maybe 2 months time fixing it up. A little wham bam. It's actually in pretty decent shape. Back house already has central AC. We're gonna keep a lot of things. Just new flooring, new bathroom tile, nice new fence in the front of the property. But right now what we're doing, we just closed escrow on it, so we are going to be walking in, doing a full scope of work, meeting with some contractors and some trades, discussing items that need to be completed here, and just rocking and rolling. This should be a quick one. Let's check it out. Okay, so here at the front property, we are gonna keep the existing garage door. My garage door guy already got a quote. He's gonna change out both of these glasses so they match each other. Right now it looks a little funky. I think that one got broken or something. But the door itself is fine. We're gonna put a new motor on it. New motor, 400 bucks. New glass, maybe 200-300 bucks. So it's cheaper than getting a whole new door. On the front here, we're gonna change out all this blue trim to like a nice dark charcoal. We're not gonna repaint the stucco, we're just gonna leave it. All this wood cladding here, this siding, we're gonna paint that like a lighter gray. And then we're going to clad the front of this sort of porch with some nice reclaimed wood or something so it looks cool and matches the front fencing. And then over here in the corner, I'm gonna hang a porch swing. I have it at my house. I love porch swings, and it looks really cool, kind of like a basket in the corner, and it'll really be inviting when people walk out here. But let's go inside and discuss the finishes that we're doing and sort of the approach we're taking to spread our buck the furthest. Our total budget for this entire property, front and back, can't exceed $50,000. I'm hoping we get it done for closer to 40, which is possible. But you know, we're putting a new roof, we're putting a new HVAC system in the front, new kitchen in the front, we're doing new stone in the back, new flooring in both units, paint for both. So that 50 is gonna really, we have to stretch it as far as humanly possible. So let me show you how. Okay, so inside, we're gonna get rid of that old painted flagstone there, ugly. We're either gonna go over it or tear it down and just put it to drywall. We're gonna patch everything here. We're gonna scrape these ceilings in the front. It's only in this living room, so that's good. The bedroom's already sort of flat, so that's fine. The baseboards are fine. We're just gonna paint them. We're putting all new flooring. So we need to put some quarter round, a bead of it at the base, because when you cut the floors, if you're not putting new baseboards, you're not going to get exactly to the edge, so you're going to have a gap. So, and also with laminate flooring, it expands, so you want to make sure that you leave a gap. So we'll fill that gap with a quarter round around the property, or around all of the baseboards. We're going to put a new front door to bring in some more light, like maybe a one light glass door. I think it'll look nice and sexy. Over here, we're doing an all new kitchen. So we're gonna continue the same flooring throughout everywhere. Nice laminate or vinyl. Probably laminate because it floats. And I think if we go with the contours of this house, we'll show too much with the vinyl because it's kind of like, it contours with the existing flooring. So I don't want to have to level these floors. I'd rather just go over them with laminate. It's an easier decision in this scenario. Here, all new kitchen. I had a meeting with the kitchen cabinet lady here in a few minutes and discussing the plan. Basically, we're going to boom, boom, boom. Here, we're going to put a peninsula that seats 2 people. We have plenty of space here. You'll still have about 4 feet to enter the kitchen, exit the kitchen. By doing the peninsula, we're blocking off the corner that the fridge used to be in. And I'm not really trying to recreate the wheel here and change, you know, where appliances go and stuff. But in this situation, it makes more sense. So we're putting the fridge over here. So across from here is where the fridge is going to go. This box right here. And we measured it. It's going to fit fine. We're going to extend this a little bit just so it fits. This is the laundry room back here. And so what we're doing here, we have a bedroom back here as well. So here's your bedroom. This has a little bathroom on its own too. This makes a great office right here. Once we strip all the ugly shelves and crap on here, we're gonna make this a nice office. and but they can use it as a bedroom. It has an exit to the backyard, which I'll show you in a minute, that has a little deck, a nice little backyard. It's a great space to have an office. And here's the bathroom. It's gutted right now. For some reason, when they sold the property, they felt that it was illegal, but it wasn't. Check title. This is a 3-2 on title. So this bathroom, we're just gonna put it back, new tile, right there, new vanity, the whole shebang. So there's that, and let's go to the other part. Okay, so all the doors here are pretty hammered. We're just gonna put in new slab doors, but we're not gonna change the jambs. We're gonna keep the jambs the same, just new slab doors in, new hardware. This bedroom, pretty straightforward, just paint. We're gonna put a new light fixture. No fans needed because we're putting central AC throughout, so you don't need a fan. Here's the bathroom. This bathroom is pretty easy. We're just going to reglaze the tub. It's a nice old cast iron tub. The tile's in decent shape, just needs to be cleaned up. We're gonna put a little glass. New Home Depot vanity, probably $250 for a kit that comes with the faucet and the mirror. Boom, that's done. Toilets, good condition. We are gonna have to put down some new flooring though, because there's weirdness down here. The tile is not in bad shape, but you got some weird funkiness with the toilet, so we need to take that off, figure out why they did it like that. It's probably just a bozo thing they did. Reset it properly in place, and yeah, just paint. Done here. Okay, this is the third bedroom. The bigger of the bedrooms, probably where they're gonna make their master. It doesn't have an attached bath, totally fine in this price point. Again, in here, just a new center light fixture, paint, new flooring, the closets are fine, done. Okay, so here on the side of the property, you have an apartment building right here. And so to separate us right in front of this fence, because I believe this is their fence, I don't want to mess with it, I'm just going to build a cedar fence right here in front and just run it the length of our property to the edge of their building right here. I'm gonna have the 6-foot-high cedar fence dropping down that straight. From here, I'm dropping it to 42 inches and doing a nice kind of wood-cladded front fence to enclose the front of this entire property, so it's secured, because you get a lot of foot traffic here, people walking by, and just security is everything. So we're gonna have an automatic gate. This is a busy street, it's Foothill. So we have a gate right there that's on a motor, so people can go for the back unit. They have their driveway, they can get down here no problem, and then the front they have their garage that they could scoop right into, and completely separate living between the two properties. So it's gonna work out really nice. Okay, so directly across the street from us, we have this developer who built tons of new homes here. I mean, this goes down probably 6-7 blocks, and it looks like they're building even further down there. So this is really gonna help us with our comps, with our rental comps, things like that. And it looks like they're just finishing up. It looks like I see some personal items, barbecue. So people are probably still starting to live here. So that's gonna help us actually. This area is really just popping now, and it's only growing. So that's kind of why I want to keep. People sleep on Sylmar. They think it's a piece of crap area, which it kind of is, and it has been historically, but you still get the rents over here. You just need to bring it on some fun features and give people a house. People want to rent a house. Air conditioning, a little yard. They don't need much. 3 bedrooms. Like, this is a perfect family home, as is the back. So that's the picture we're trying to paint to the extreme for this for our buyer. You saw the inside of the front house. This is the back side of the front house, and we're gonna be enclosing this back section. If you see where this line goes, where the concrete, we're gonna enclose this with a 6-foot-high cedar fencing around this structure, creating a backyard for this front house that's enclosed, so they could have a pet or something, like private space of their own. It will get better rents for it in the whole shebang. There's even this deck back here that's off of the kitchen and also off of that back bedroom, which make a perfect office. But it needs to be sort of messed with. It's not super secure, it's old, some termite damage, so we need to fix that a little bit and patch it up and paint it. And they have a little backyard for this house. Okay, so we're at the back house of the Sylmar duplex. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do here and paint the picture for you so you can see how I'm gonna spend the money that I'm gonna spend. And for a property like this, you're not gonna get the highest rents. This back house, we might get, I don't know, maybe 2,700, 2,600 for it. It's a 3-bedroom, and it's gonna be, you know, it's a house on its own. It has a 2-car garage. We may be able to push to $30,000, but most likely not. So we don't need to recreate the wheel. We're gonna get that rent if we spend an extra 100 grand or if we spend 20 grand total, you know? So I'm gonna talk about the finishes and things that I'm gonna do to achieve the goal at hand and to get the top dollar that we can get for it. Let's start on the outside. Since we're here, I'm not gonna repaint the stucco. I'm gonna just leave it, whatever, like it's fine. I am gonna repaint the fascia board, repair some areas that are sort of dry rotted, like up here, and put new address numbers over these ones to cover it. And you know, the driveway is totally fine. We're not gonna replace that. We're not gonna replace the garage door. All the windows are already vinyl windows, so we're not gonna replace those. This back house already has air conditioning, so we're just gonna service the unit, make sure it's all up to date. The water heater, my plumber just checked, he says it's fine, so we're not gonna replace that. And the roof is good, we're not gonna replace that. Let's go inside and talk about what we're gonna do here. So inside of here, we are gonna do all new floors, vinyl floors throughout, vinyl, or we can do laminate. We'll figure out which one when I start stuff in the project, but $1.20 a square foot in that sort of range. I'm not gonna go over that. I'm gonna put a new front door on because that's dated. The interior doors here are fine. We're gonna put new hinges and new handles to make it look nice and fresh. We're painting everything. Again, we're servicing the AC unit. All of these recessed lights, they're a little dated, so we're just gonna put new trim on those. Probably 20 bucks a pop, maybe even a little less. The kitchen cabinets are not in terrible shape. They're flat panel, so you can do a lot with the flat panel. So these, I'm just gonna take off all of the pulls and stuff, and I'm gonna put on new ones, probably some bigger ones like this on here. We're gonna put all new appliances in here. Nice one, you know, stainless steel. We're gonna do a microwave above the range. May not be enough room, but if not, then we'll just put a regular hood. We're gonna put new countertops. We're gonna paint all the cabinets like a dark gray color. It'll look really striking with this nice sort of flat panel, completely different. You'll see the afters. And the countertops, we're gonna go with a nice, just pure white quartz. New undermount kitchen sink. This spot right here, I'm gonna take this cabinet out and put a dishwasher right here. The fridge goes right here. It's totally fine, just need to paint it. This whole kitchen rehab, we're gonna put a new backsplash. This whole kitchen rehab, stone, probably $1,000 for the new stone, maybe 1,500. Painting, my guy's already gonna be painting everything else. I'm gonna jumble it in with that. We are gonna put a nice new backsplash in here. And the only reason for doing that, if I didn't have sort of remnants of this, then I would have just put the little 6-inch that comes with the quartz. But this particular property, once I take this off, it's gonna look like crap. It's a lot more patching to do here and thinning out, smoothing these walls than it is just put new backsplash all the way up to the cabinet. So that's the plan there. I'll pick $1 a square foot tile there, smack it on, big pieces, make it easy. Let's go to the other bedrooms. All the baseboards, casings, all that, we're just gonna paint those all semi-gloss white. The doors back here in this house are totally fine, so I'm just gonna paint those, the interior doors, just paint those white, new hardware, like I said. All new pull-down blinds for the windows. Since this is gonna be a rental, it's kind of good to do that and take care of it. We're gonna rent this property most likely ourselves. And sell it with rent in place. I think that's a bigger play here because in normal houses, you don't normally do that for duplexes because they might want to live there and then rent one of the back houses. This doesn't pencil in like that. This property, all the comps in the neighborhood are showing that this home as a duplex is worth $750 to $780 in that range. But the problem with that is that I can get almost $3,000 per unit for rent. If you pencil that in at a 5 cap, this property's worth over $900,000. So that's the play we're gonna take, is we're gonna sell it to an investor with a 1031 exchange, somebody that can release appraisal contingencies because it's not gonna appraise for 900 something, even though you're getting those rents. So it doesn't work like that. When you have multiple units, 4 units and above, then you can play that game and it's all about the rents. But if we don't get somebody to buy it for the 900 plus that we're looking for, or 900-ish, then I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna refinance it and keep it. My all-in price in this property is $600,000. I did the math on that, and at $600,000, let's say we sold it for $780. At a $600,000 all-in, my share of this profits on this property were only like $50,000. So if you think about it, if I refinance it and keep it, my all-in at 600,000 or just thereabouts, I'll probably make about $700 in rent every month for the rest of my life, with having $50,000 trapped in the property of my money, but cash on cash return, that's more than 15% on the year. So I'm making on my $50,000 more than 15% return on that, and the equity's still there. So I can sell this at a later time once, you know, if we want to. I don't know what route we're gonna take, but we're definitely gonna fix it first, put people in place, and try to rent it like that, or try to sell it with rents in place. So that's a little kind of interesting breakdown for you that may be useful, maybe not. But let's go look at the other bedrooms and bathrooms and such. This bathroom, not recreating the wheel, we're gonna put a new Home Depot vanity, $250, includes the countertop, includes the faucet, includes a new mirror. Easy breezy, boom, put that in place. We're gonna put down some of those vinyl tiles that just sort of glue down over these tiles, and paint everything white, new vanity mirror, the toilet's already fine, we're gonna keep that. The shower enclosure, I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna put a really nice shower curtain. That's fine, clean it up really good. It works, it functions, it's a rental, cool by me. And then so just a nice shower rod. I may put a better shower head that kind of goes like this and tilts up, so it looks like a little more solid and substantial. This bedroom, just a new light fixture, paint, new flooring, done. All right, so this bedroom here, this has this weird closet structure that's open. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a header on it, a little side wing walls, then just put a closet door, like a normal mirrored closet door, paint everything, put a new rod, done there. This back slider is, this hardware, this handle is not good. It's like real funky, so I'm gonna buy a new handle for this and just replace that. The door itself is fine. Paint everything, new floors, new hardware in the handles for the doors, done. All right, this back bedroom is totally fine. The lights are a little dated, the recessed lights, so we're going to be putting new finish on those. We're putting new floors, obviously, throughout the house. Paint, the closet door is fine. The biggest expense in this front house, the back house, sorry, is gonna be this bathroom, the master bath. It's not a total gut, but it's close to it. I'll show you why right now. Okay, same thing with the vanity. We're gonna just do the Home Depot, sort of ready-made, boom, boom, boom. It all is inclusive. The flooring, we're gonna have to redo because there's this weird, crazy jacuzzi tub over here that we're gonna tear out. And but this entire bathroom is walled with tile. So I don't wanna take all that tile down. It's not terrible for a rental. I'm gonna try to keep it worst case scenario, because the tub does go up to this high. So worst case scenario is I put like a wainscoting around the entire perimeter just to disguise any of the stuff we're tearing out. If we can't salvage the tile, if we can salvage the tile, then we can take some of this and piece it back into the wall that we're replacing over here. But yeah, this big jacuzzi tub is gone. We're putting either a normal drop-in tub, or we're doing a, what do you call that, a shower enclosure right here. And then, but the valves themselves are not bad. We're just gonna remove the one for the tub filler, the spout, and just keep the one that's off the wall. That's done. This whole funky structure here is gone. The toilet needs to be repositioned so it's underneath this, like that, and not an angle like it is. It may need a new rugging. Unfortunately, this is the slab foundation, so that sucks because we have to do some channels and things like that to get from here to there if we need to run any new pipes, which I'm gonna try to get away from, but we'll see once we demo this this enclosure down here in this jacuzzi structure and see where the chips fall and then readjust. But if I can try to keep as much as I can in here, then okay, like, because it really doesn't need to recreate the wheel, but this jacuzzi tub has problems. Okay, here in the living room, you have this little weird built-in. I don't know if they had a TV here or what. It's gonna be more hassle to take this out than to just deal with it. Good thing is I have a staging business, so when I go to sell this property, I'm fully staging both units, and I'm gonna just address this by putting some decor, maybe a statuette, something there to sort of diffuse that weirdness. Maybe turn it into like a walk-up bar or something, like put some bottles in there, raise this level up with some boxes or something. But it is what it is. I'm keeping it. I'm just gonna paint it and patch it. And, yeah. with a property like this that's just a rental play for somebody, again, you don't have to recreate the wheel. You just have to make it look nice, fresh, and nice. I mean, we are putting new kitchens and new appliances and all that stuff. So it's the answer for this property. Not all are like this. We got kind of lucky on this property. We picked it up very cheap, and I think we'll do just fine on it. Or we'll change gears if we don't sell and keep. I'm totally down with that. I need to do more and more of that. And we're gonna do a follow-up video at the end when we're done showing some befores and afters. So stay tuned for that. Check out our social media platforms. We're on all of them. Social media, we're on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, all Design and Invest. And remember, design, invest, and repeat.